Okay, thank you for seeing me. And then I work for Peaceful Family Service Support Service, which works for mental health, family counseling, and then violence, and then advocacy for the child and then family. So these are the some of the area where we work. So before we begin, I'd like to tell you that the conversation between us is confidential, and then unless I feel like it's harmful to anyone else or you or your son, I'll let you know first. We'll discuss about it, and then if it's compulsory, I'll report to the authority. Is that all right?
That's all right. That's fine.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, Hari. Before we begin, it's very difficult to express yourself. This is your first time sharing your story to someone else, and then I feel very proud that you took one step ahead to share your story with me. When you feel comfortable, can you give a brief history of your story, family background, and what's going on recently?
I'm just tired, just studying about my the situation I've been going through at the moment. So recently, like not recently, that I've been going through a fight with my wife. Like so we yell at each other every time, every night. The most important thing is like not the fight, that because we have got our son and he sees it everything. Like he knows everything, and I'm aware. I'm like afraid of my son mental health, how he sees me in the future, how he gonna be in the future, how it impacts his life.
Yeah, that sounds very difficult, and then you are facing a lot of pressure as well. That sounds like you care about your son very much, and then I heard that you worried about your 10-year son, that he's seeing your situation. How does it feel when you find like your son is knowing everything what's going on with his parents?
It feels very sad, like I think every father, every mother wants their son to be good in the future. They want peace at home, and but that's what I'm missing at the moment, and I feel like he's having a trouble with us as well, and he's having difficulty as well. And the other thing is, I am recently, like I lost my job. I couldn't focus on my job. I'm losing the concentration.
That's powerful statement that you say that your son is like involving in this thing, and then you are more worried about his future. How is his relation with your wife?
His relation with my wife is good, though my wife care less as compared to me. She only cares about herself. She is more into herself than family. Yeah, but still they hang out, like they spend time with each other sometimes. The only problem with me is like me and my wife, we are having trouble with our conversation because she always try to abuse me. Like she always try to check my phone. She always try to demand the stuffs which I can't afford. Like she doesn't care about the financial status.
Okay, as you are here today because you are worried about your son. That's your strength part. You haven't given up yet. You are still fighting for your son, and then you care about your family. You are still trying to bind your family together, even if you are fighting with your wife. Uh, what do you think? What might be the reason that she's always upset with you?
Like I can't remember. Like I think I have been doing good. I'm looking after her son. I'm looking after her. But when she like visit her friends, and she have conversation with them, and like when she comes home, she demands the thing, and she never trusts me. Like she always takes my phone. And because of small issues, we yell at each other, we shout at each other. There is no peace at home, and that's what my son sees every day, every night.
Okay. As you said, you are still having problem with your wife.
Yeah.
So that's your powerful part. You try to fix the problem within your home, and then you want to stay together with your family. Yes, I want to ask you something. If you want some little change from today,
Yeah.
how you gonna see your family in the next few days or in the future?
So peace is what I want at the moment. Like peace, like if there is peace inside the home, then if we feel safe inside the home, then I think it's the most powerful thing. And the care, love, others like other different things which I want from my wife. Even though like we spend time together, so during the weekend sometimes, but because of the small issues and everything, we yell at each other, we fought, and my son involved in between. Yeah, so the main thing is peace I want, and I want my wife to have a smile on her face when I see her. When I come home, I want to see that smile. That's what I want.
That sounds like very, motivating goals you have within you. So, to achieve those goals, what few steps you can try so that you can meet those directions what you are aiming to?
I love to take my family out sometimes. I think that will be helpful for me to have a communication with them. But still, because I'm jobless. Like I lost my job recently. That's the financial status is giving problem for me, and because of that, I'm having other like mental issue as well. Like I'm not stressed enough to do those things.
That's the motivating part you have within you. So, you want to take your family out so that you can have a good relation with you. Have you tried talking to her so that you can fix the problem together? Like, have you convinced her?
No, not recently. I haven't tried to talk with her. Even though I have planned, I wanted to talk with her, but I haven't tried recently. I think I'm feeling low. Like I feel like I wish someone is beside me at the moment to support me, to listen my words. That's what I feel.
I feel that when you have something going on with your life, you feel low, and then you feel depressed. And then what about your son? Do he feel anything else? What do you think? What does he think about his parents' relationship?
So I don't want my child in future to think about like my dad, my mom, I'm a bad dad, like my mother is bad. I don't want that impression in my children. I want them to like raise properly. I want to raise my children in a good manner. And I think he's having like I fear that he might have thought of like I'm not good dad. I'm giving the problem to them, the family.
That's honest part of yours.
Yeah.
So, as you already said, let's wrap up this one. You feel low, and
Yeah.
then you have recently lost your job. You are having frequent, discussion with your wife, and then your son is involved with you.
Yeah.
Do you want any help, any support from any services? I can refer you to them.
So I love like if you provide some like employment opportunity for me, looking at my resume, I think that will be helpful for me recently, and I think that's what I want at the moment, and some support care for my children.
Okay, we can work together on your resume. We can sit together and work on it, and then I'll refer you to the child support. Maybe if you want, you can try that one for your children. So Bipin, nice meeting you. We'll meet next week, and then you have set some goals to do for your future. So we'll look after that one. How is the progress going, and is that okay for you?
Okay, that's all right.
Thank you for coming.